The story is about Chhaya, a 20-year-old young woman who, after completing her B.Ed studies in Kolkata, visits her uncle in her village, Garishpur. Chhaya had recently lost her parents in a car accident, leaving her uncle as her only remaining family. Garishpur is a small village tucked away in a corner of Bengal. When Chhaya arrived at Garishpur station at 4 p.m, despite the scorching May heat, she felt an unusual chill in the air. Her uncle welcomed her at the station, patting her head with a faint smile and taking her bag without saying much. As they drove toward her uncle's old Haveli mansion, Chhaya noticed that even though it was late evening, the village streets were eerily deserted. There were no children playing, nor women chatting under the trees, which struck her as strange. When she asked her uncle about it, he changed the subject. The Haveli was located slightly outside the village, surrounded by dense peepal trees, and its rooftop offered a view of the village pond. Upon entering the Haveli, Chhaya's childhood memories came flooding back. That night, Chhaya ate dinner in her room and fell asleep quickly due to exhaustion. Around 2 a.m, she woke up suddenly to find her bedding on the floor. As she bent to pick it up, she heard a voice from outside. "Chhaya! Oh, Chhaya! Chhaya!" At first, Chhaya felt happy hearing the voice, but then her body turned cold because it was her mother's voice. She listened carefully again and went toward the door, but heard nothing more, making her think it might have been a dream. She went back to sleep. The next few nights were uneventful, but Chhaya couldn't sleep well in the Haveli. She kept hoping to hear that voice again, even if only in a dream. One night, feeling an odd sense of suffocation in her room, she couldn't sleep. She draped her mother's dupatta over herself and went to the Haveli's rooftop for some fresh air. Sitting on a charpoy on the rooftop, she looked at the village pond, which, despite the darkness, was surprisingly clear. The night was completely still. Suddenly, the single bulb on the rooftop went out. Thinking it was common in old houses, Chhaya turned on her phone's flashlight. Near the rooftop stairs, she heard the same voice again. "Chhaya, beta, it's cold on the roof. Come down." Chhaya froze. A cold gust of wind yanked the dupatta off her shoulder, as if someone had forcibly pulled it. She heard a whisper near her ear. "Come to me, Chhaya. I've been calling you for so long." Chhaya turned around immediately, but no one was there. Then a voice came from the charpoy. "I'm waiting for you, Chhaya. Come quickly." When Chhaya looked toward the charpoy, she saw a dark shadow in the shape of a woman. Thinking it was her mother, Chhaya started walking toward it. Just then, her uncle grabbed her hand and stopped her. Chhaya realised that if she had taken one more step, she would have fallen off the roof. The dark shadow disappeared. Chhaya told her uncle everything, and he became visibly distressed. Then he revealed a shocking truth. The village becomes deserted every evening because people have been disappearing. According to the village priest, Garishpur is under the shadow of Nishidak, a spirit or witch that comes every day to take someone. No one has seen Nishidak, but the bodies of those who disappear are found in pieces in the jungle days later. At first, the villagers thought it was the work of a wild animal, but then they started hearing strange voices at night, voices of their loved ones calling them. Anyone who follows the voice never returns alive. Chhaya's uncle warned her not to follow any voice she hears, even if it sounds like her parents. Chhaya remembered her grandmother's childhood warnings about Nishidak, saying that if she responded to a voice calling her at night, Nishidak would take her. She had always thought it was just a story, but her uncle's words now terrified her. The next day, Chhaya was restless in the house, and her uncle's attempts to cheer her up failed. After lunch, Chhaya decided to go to the pond, knowing her uncle would stop her if she told him. She sneaked out quietly. At the pond, she saw some women washing clothes. She sat on the other side, intending to listen to music for a while before returning home. She put on her earphones and fell asleep in the shade of a peepal tree. She woke up suddenly to a voice. "Chhaya, Chhaya, what are you doing here? Come home, beta." The sun had set and it was getting dark. There was no one around. Chhaya quickly got up to leave and noticed a woman still washing clothes at the pond. It seemed strange that the woman was washing the same piece of cloth repeatedly. In the darkness, Chhaya saw that the woman, dressed in a black sari, was washing her mother's dupatta, the same one Chhaya had worn on the rooftop the previous night and completely forgotten about. Chhaya noticed that the woman had no shadow. Terrified, she started to leave quietly, but then a voice came from behind. "My Chhaya has come." As Chhaya turned around, the woman lifted her gung hat, revealing a face that looked exactly like her mother's. Overwhelmed by emotion, Chhaya hugged the woman, but then the woman's hair began to scatter, her face turned black, her eyes glowed red, and a sinister smile spread across her face. Chhaya immediately realized she was facing Nishidak. She screamed loudly. Her uncle, who had been searching for her, ran toward the pond, but by the time he reached, it was too late. He found nothing there except the old dupatta and Chhaya's phone. Her uncle searched for Chhaya all night. When he returned to the pond one last time, he heard Chhaya's sweet voice from the jungle. "Kaka, you came?"